Hi. Hi everyone. Hello dear everyone. It's me, Elizabeth. Elizabeth the Third. I'm laughing, but hi, I'm live. I found out that I need to be more active on my channels. But further that, I just thought I'd try to go live, but I am already live. Hi everyone. And I didn't I didn't know that it was so really went. It streams really well here. I'm in the forest. Welcome everyone. Hoi allemaal. I will introduce also in Dutch. Hoi allemaal. Voor zover ik live kan, want ik ben bezig met ook de hond uitlaten. In het bos. Ergens, ik laat het in het midden, maar ergens Utrecht, Hilversum. Daar ben ik ongeveer. Misschien wel daar net buiten of daar binnen of middenin. Daar laat ik lekker eventjes privé. Maar het is een fantastisch bos en ja, ik ga ook over in het Engels weer. Hi everyone. Hi allemaal. I apologize for doing it in English. Oh man, I came from such a depth in my process. And now I decided, well, to boost again my channels because I'm so grateful for also the new people who, hello friends, who joined me here, subscribed. Also through, of course, Jane, and maybe also through Pella and Taylor, who made a documentary about me from my assassin past. And I'm so grateful for that. And yeah, I want to honor them as well. But thank you all, welcome. And yeah, I'm in a forest here, somewhere in the Netherlands. I don't think many people from abroad it will ring a bell, but it is a beautiful environment somewhere around Hilversum and Utrecht province. And it's a very great forest because the dogs can just run without a leash. Because many of the forests here in the Netherlands are being prohibited by walking the dog without a leash. And yeah, I wish you get the smells as well from the beautiful forest here. It's very healing. And I surprise everyone by going live again, I know. But I was ready for it and had energy again. Oh man, I went through such heavy stuff. I thought I was there already a couple of months ago, like now I'm ready to do an active again on my socials, but I bumped into being confronted with my military part, my commander, and also, sadly enough, again, many traumas related to my the mother I'm biologically originating, and my father, and it's very confusing. And some people ask me, like, some people know who my father was, my biological father, but I feel my story is already so unbelievable that, and it's one of the most hated people ever, while there are peeps who did even worse things, if that's even possible, because I feel every life which is ruined or being deleted or being any way of violence, I totally not approve. So, and I know that is also very confusing in what is now happening also in case of the American president. And as many of you know, yes, I know him from the past. I never saw him at Bohemian Grove, which you know I was there a lot as sexual slave and also to get new codes for Black Ops as military commander. And it might trigger maybe some people, but it is the truth. I met a small child personality in me, and that was only a week ago. And that was a grown-up, a commander, and was called Führer. Yes, it was my male energy, which was used for a lot of psy-ops and black ops, of which I was commander of the Black Army, secret army of the deep state. But the traumas, and also why I disappeared again from the social platforms, was that I a few times, but one time was specifically extremely heavy, and that I felt like, how can I ever survive? This was related to a flashback, and that I fainted, literally, physically, and I had cramps, and I laid on the bathroom, and luckily my dear friend was sleeping nearby, but she didn't wake up when I knocked on the door, and I felt like, okay, I have to go through it. By the way, if I see or hear people, then I will put the phone down, because I honor the identity and peace of everyone. Privacy. And so that happens. Maybe it's a bit more than a month ago that started, these heavy fainting spells. But that one time was also in the middle of the night. And then I crawled towards the bathroom, and then, I'm sorry for the language, but it did happen. That is deprogramming, dear peeps. That's deprogramming from heavy traumatized past as deep state MKultra. And that I was lying there, and suddenly all from below and from my mouth, everything just exited. You know what I mean? Just my body released all the traumas in a physical way, in vomiting and extreme diarrhea. Yeah, I'm sorry for the filthiness, but this is deprogramming, and I hope I can, in this way, by sharing this vulnerability, when I would be ready, like today, that people would also could feel me, but especially also for other victims, like there are layers in MKultra which are so deep, and this is why MKultra is hardly ever being healed really from the fullest, and the core traumas, because this is so heavy and deep. And hello everyone, hi, hello to friends Zikochi. I hope I pronounce it well, because I have not my reading glasses on. Welcome. And also Smart. Oh, I'm so sorry, I cannot read it. I usually go live through my laptop or PC. And I am here walking the dog in a beautiful forest. And I'm now close to, they call it dunes, but the dunes without water. And it's a specific landscape in the Netherlands. I'm sure also places other elsewhere is also there present, but it's beautiful here. En hier noemen ze het de zandverstuiving of zoiets. It looks like dunes, but there's no sea or water nearby. Come, sweetie, come. Come, Malou, come. There's a dog. Come. Hey, sweetie, you always like it. You always like going here. It's too hot. Oh, I will go to a spot where is more shadow, so I will walk further. Come, sweetie, come. And I'm also walking the dog. But I don't want to go too much off my talk. Come, Baloo, come. Sweetie. Apologize for this interruption. But now you see in the background these beautiful dunes. Oh, if I just do like this. Can you all hear me well, by the way? I always ask first if the audio is okay. Hey, sweetie. You want to lie down? You want to have a break? Oh. So I was talking about that incredible heavy flashback, and when I was lying down on the bathroom floor and I was so fainting, and I really felt like this is it. This is, I again had that moment of which I thought like, okay, God, come and get me, because if I go to a hospital, that's for me a no, big no, because I have no security. Who will take care of that? I won't be grabbed in the hospital there, and it is possible. That is the truth. That is the world of today, or I could get poisoned or something. And so I was just praying to God on my knees. And luckily, my dear friend who was sleeping, I will sit down because the doggy has no urges to continue. Hi, sweetie. You want to lie down? Hey. Or the dog doesn't like me to talk too much. But yeah, so I was talking about that fainting on the bathroom, and then I felt and was praying to God, like, how am I ever going to survive? Luckily, I did, and later on, my friend said, yeah, I was so deep asleep, and I somehow heard you knocking and your voice at the door, but I couldn't respond. I was in a kind of half sleep, half awake state. And then I said, well, that's okay, because I knew that if really I was in an emergency situation, then, well, you would have found me next morning. So, that would be, that would happen as well. And so that was one event which I had to recover from. And now I am dealing with so much of carousel, and they were built in. Yeah, it's about maybe to extend the talk about how programming works. But with the many split ups and many personalities in me, I already went layer through layer, and some survivors compare it to peeling off an onion. That's not really the case. I also like to see it as the example of a babushka puppet, where you have a doll inside a doll inside a doll. And each babushka doll, which was, by the way, also a programming in me, and that babushka doll um, represents, for example, an inner city or a country. Now, I had the country of England, I had the country of America, and I had the country of specifically the Netherlands. And these through split ups, you can see as own babushkas. So, and then each babushka had again a puppet inside a puppet until you reach the total center, tiny, mini version of the. He's so sweet, my guy. So sweet, huh? He's enjoying the forest. It's cool here. It's nice, cool, because it's a heat wave in Europe, which is also for me interesting theme, which I wanted to talk about already, but not for now, because otherwise I know myself. I'm going all over the place with my story, and that's not really handy. So I went in one of these babushkas, and one of these babushkas represented the commander, so the military part in me. And that one had that teeny mini tiny puppet I'm now, the source of it, the kernel of it. It's a core split, and I relived until only yesterday flashbacks. So, and these flashbacks were so extremely heavy and tough, and all got to do with also SA, and that's just a vulnerable subject in on YouTube. So I will not mention extendedly that, but it was so exhausting, and and I had to go to another dog sitting place as well, and it was very tiring with the traveling, because then it's extra stress to pack my suitcase and so on. But dogs are healing, animals are healing. I love cats and dogs. I love all animals. And yeah, I am now more energized, and I'm now here for the second day, and it's now relaxed and nice. And then I felt like, I will go live, and then I also maybe can put some energy again in my social media and honor you as well, who watch and also who subscribed to my channels, because I feel a lot so guilty about, often so guilty about not posting enough. And it's also very, not so for me, very inspiring, because I see other channels who even use AI, and not to complain about AI, because I'm against about a certain AI and these AI voices all over the place on YouTube. I hate them. You see now everywhere the same voices, and then I see a channel from only 43 subscribers a week ago uploaded, and these videos with AI, and then you copycat a certain subject, like an example, the collapsed building of Pfizer building in New York. Yeah, I love New York. I've been there a lot, and I love following these stories like that worldwide and in every country. But yeah, my heart goes out to, yeah, also America and England. So that's an example. If you search for that, then those channels explode, and have then within a couple of days they have in the hundreds of followers and subscribers. And it's not that I'm jealous or envy about that, but it's very not so encouraging to me. That's, yeah, I feel awful in there saying that, but that's the honest thing. And people who know me know that I speak from the heart, and my truth and the truth, not the truth, but the truth about my past is the truth. But I am real. When I go live, I say what I really feel. So, and I'm a human, so I can also change my opinions, but that's human like, and we all should be very non-judgmental about these things. That's my belief, and this is why it's a huge subject for me, which I found out also in the last couple of months. Like, I just don't call out names, besides then what is common and proven, that Joseph Mengele was part of experiments. And I do know there are true evil people who have no soul and heart, or cannot reach them. But there are a lot of even my former abusers who went into God, who came back to the godly mission. And if I call out a name, I never know how that person is now. I never, that is really where I stand for. It makes me also alone, also in the world of MKultra and SRA victims, because I will not mention names who abuse me, because some of these people I knew, and I feel that they really got back to God and to the mission for true world peace. And it's also for me no longer again about black, white, red, blue, Republicans, Democrats, because I am very connected to America, because I was also commander for overall military in a military section there of Black Ops of the Black Army, and that was also for the U.S. and working together with Great Britain. Because, but that's no secret as well. Everyone knows that they are like. Yeah, child parents. That New York, New York as well, of course, but America has roots with Britain. Well, you can all look it up. It's all proven. Like also a famous extreme evil world leader for the majority of people fled to South Africa, to South America. Why do I say that? I also am, of course, still recovering from all the traumas, and I see here in the comments, guilt and shame programs are also designed and only keep a small. Yeah, that's a good one. I recognize that, and I still have survivor's guilt of, for example, the memories I have with the being commander for Black Ops, and for sure in also the Middle East. And I also bumped into a scare off, because that was also only now just within 2 weeks. that I also got attacked through, again, bird carcasses. So dead raven children. How do you call that? The children of a raven. A raven, tiny bird. Um, Not only one, because that could be coincidence, and it was a heat wave here, and over 30 degrees here in the Netherlands, 37 even, 38. But I saw a couple of them in one walk with my dear friends at the place where I live, and then next day again, and then I went to a dog sitting place where I had earlier confrontations with that dead birds were laid down uh, where I would walk. And now I encountered 4 to 5 carcasses, and the last one I made a video about, and it's too gruesome to post, but maybe I will post it somewhere. And this is one of the reasons why I hope that my YouTube channel can grow, because then I can do a private video section for specific people, and then YouTube will not measure me through the might be violent pictures and graphic scenery of, because that was a bird, that was also a black bird, by the way, and this black bird, that was the difference now. This bird carcass was fresh, just fresh. So I was about to go for a walk where I was and where I had already earlier encounters, and there it was lying on the street where I came out with the dog, only a few minutes downstairs from the apartment where I was walking, and it was freshly overridden by a car. Yeah, and I saw all the, all, yeah, it was a bloody trail, and it was a fresh carcass of a bird. And for the people who are very well known with these type of programming and trying to scare off still might be hidden layers in MKultra people, that they scare them off with dead birds or dead animals. In my case, it's always dead birds. And because I love birds, I had also bird programming, bird cage programming, tropical bird cage programming, also in my sexual programming, and exotic bird. Ah, now someone is coming over here, so hi, come up, Baloo. Hi, please come on, good boy, come on, come on. You want candy? All right, I'm walking again. Hello, for me to be me for. Yeah, what a beautiful username. Come, come, sweetie. Thank you for your comment. Good day, everyone. Good to see you. Yeah, good to see you also here in the chat. And people are again coming on forward to this in the forest. So, and I honor the privacy. So it's a bit a bumpy, a bumpy live stream. But yeah, and yeah. So I am so passionate about. That was what I actually wanted to say. That I feel non-judgmental is very important, and specifically in this phase of the earth where it's now. But I will not go into that subject too deep, because I'm also starting to become tired and fulfilled, because I'm still recovering from traumas and flashbacks. Meanwhile, you can enjoy the environment because there are people walking nearby. So come, sweetie, come. I apologize, I have to wait a bit for having the privacy to talk. And I always feel I'm alert for being eardropped. And another thing besides the threat of the birds, of the dead birds, which would hit my programming and to never talk, actually it's a sign, specifically with that sequence I came across recently, is because I remember now more of my black ops in the deep state. And also that another example is, and that was only last weekend, that I called my dear friend who is supporting me, giving me shelter still, after more than 25 years. I'm doing this with her, the deprogramming and healing, and that part of it, that she was at the beach somewhere. And then at the moment that I started to talk about my flashback, because it was so heavy that I needed to share that with her. And then she can witness it, that a helicopter, military helicopter was flying over on the beach and was following her. Yeah, very recognizable for me and unproven, because yeah, she's a witness, but yeah, that's the only thing what I can say. It's the truth. But I'm not scared, but I'm always alert. Yeah. I think that's also a good thing. I think that also maybe that's why I survived, and because maybe I also then don't mention names. I'm protected somehow, and for me it's often so a miracle that I even don't understand that I sometimes got out of situations, very, very threat-like situations, and that something happens and then I'm all right. Like the case of that I was lying there fainted on the bathroom in the midst of my vomit and the feces, which just, I didn't have the time even to. One moment, I'll be back. Hallo. Kom Baloo, kom. Kom Baloo, je wil spelen, dat snap ik. Kom, kom schat. Oh, you're so kind. He's so cute. Let me see the comments. Yeah, I don't have my reading glasses on, so but thank you. I see a comment here. It's beautiful here. Okay, it's beautiful there. Yeah, it is. I wish I could also produce in the live stream also the smells of the trees, and it's very cooling, but it's an amazing forest here. Go. So it energizes me here, and it's very interesting because this environment here where I am, somewhere in the Netherlands, is also one of the environments which is pretty close to, well, where it was in the past. So that's again so strange that I feel protected. There is someone, there is somewhere something besides God who's protecting me all these years. I find that amazing. See him? Come. So, how is everyone doing? I'm talking about myself all the time. Hi allemaal. I will do also a few words in Dutch. Hi lieve Nederlandse vrienden, ik ben er weer. Oh, ik ben eindelijk weer in een lichtere stemming en ik heb weer wat energie om live te gaan. Sorry dat ik het allemaal in het Engels doe, maar het merendeel is nu Engels of van buitenland. Dus ik hoop, sorry daarvoor dat ik dus vooral Engels doe. So, I told my Dutch friends that I apologize for doing now in English again. English spoken live stream. I'm here in a forest in the Netherlands, beautiful environments. Good, I hear. Potato van Herman. Welcome here on the chat. Hello, everyone. So you're doing good? Yeah, how is everyone doing? Okay, nice. Jesse Byens, hello, where is that? Well, for the privacy and security reasons, I will not disclose where I am, but it is somewhere, let's say, around maybe outside Utrecht, gemeente Utrecht, Hilversum, somewhere in a foresty environment. But I will not disclose exactly where I am, because I know my borders in protecting myself. I'm also Dutch. Yeah, I already got that feeling, Potato. For me to be me says, I think you respond to my question how you're doing better than I thought. If not, tell me in the comments. Nature, yes, nature. I am a nature forest. All right, Potato, see you maybe next time. Thank you, everyone. Maybe I will also quit this live stream. Or are there questions about what I shared? Because there is so much going on. I can talk forever about what is now going on in the events, what I also saw in the most negative timeline. Like there are now many eruptions underneath the earth, even in the ocean bottom, where there is now volcanoes come alive, and I've seen in the plans or in the future of Earth, in one of the futures, because there are many possibilities like dimensions, but that's maybe too far out for some people. I will do that next time. But I see that now unfold. Volcanoes erupt, and also in the U.S. coast, California. That's being proven that there's now a lot of activity in the area of California and the ocean there in the outskirts. So yeah, my heart goes out, by the way, to everyone, every country who is suffering from earthquakes. I follow as best as I can the politics everywhere because I'm very interested in that. And since I know a lot of political leaders from the past, I'm observing and feeling from my heart and soul how far they are truly connected to and committed to freedom and to a peaceful world with leadership in balance with male and female energy, because this world has become too female. I know I'm a woman, but I feel a lot of people are being misguided in that. Like the movie Odyssey, I can talk about that as well. Like the whole Odyssey is about what can you learn from the archetypes in there. There's nothing, I have so many subjects I can talk about. But yeah, dear people, I think I will close off for now, and because otherwise I bump into more and more subjects and I wander off, which I know myself I can wander off as best. I think I'm the best in wandering off and connecting everything, and that's also my past and where I came from. And here the little guy I'm letting out is also needed for his, yeah, he's tired because it's very hot here, so he needs to go back. And I have my lunch in a bit. So, yes, bye, Potato. And for me to be me for, great to see you. Yeah, same wise. Thank you for being here in the chat. Yeah, I feel awful to ask, but as far as I know myself, I only ask it one time. And most of the time I forget. But if you can like a video or the videos on my channel would be awesome. That's that stupid AI algorithm, the stupid likes. but I'm grateful for it. So it's not stupid likes because of you, like, of thumbs up, of duim omhoog, but it is more that I hate to ask. It should be the YouTube it was, just for the people and inspiring creators, and only AI to maybe help, but not like these thumbnails. It's I laugh at it how many thumbnails I get now since the AI free AI is now accessible. It is so it's I feel offended as people on this earth, as being just grown up. Like, I feel like it's too childish. The world, that's that too feminine world, and world leadership of many people, that there should be a balance in male and female, as I earlier said. And communism is indeed a threat, next to my experience, of course, with the neo-fascism, that many countries work together. And then within that circle, they also have power struggles and power. Do you hear it? I won't say anything, but um, so I forgot. I lost my train of thought. Well, dear everyone, yeah. Again, I hope you join me here on my channel, because my wish is so deeply to get for the world peace, for a true world peace, and get my heritage proven. But I'm being shadow banned. Everything is being done to not get me. I Because that's another subject where I was. Yeah, that's actually toughest. I feel that the loneliness. I came already out of loneliness in my last live streams. I talked about it, and it is unexplainable how lonely it is. Deprogramming where I am now. It is like I'm craving for to go to an opera, or a beautiful musical, or a theater performance, and oh man, that's such a longing. But yeah, who knows? I pray for that every day, but I need to be whole, and that was always my thrive. And I know I already said that I would close off, but I have too many subjects, so I will go live very soon, dear people. I will also upload this live stream on my fully English YouTube channel, which is also interesting. From Google account, I got already for quite some time the announcement that they deleted my ID account, and I checked on my channel, and I ticked all the what's needed. So I have proven who I am with all the credentials, and maybe someone can give me a tip or info, or is it just the AI which is just picked me out? But yeah, dear people, this doggy over here wants to go home, and then I can focus on him again, and on further recovering from all the heavy flashbacks, which I have not even told you about, the flashbacks of how deep I went again with the flashbacks and new memories, and also in the Middle East. So I understand now even far more about what's going on now, and why certain world leaders do what they do, and why it is such a hard job to get peace done. It's not so easy, truly, it's not so easy. And I know, because I know that world. So, dear people, I pray for everyone who suffers, also the people in China. I'm with you. There is now much more revolt from the people, and I always prayed for that you would stand up for yourself. Please, dear ones, the true Chinese people are such nice, sweet people, and that counts for many cultures and people. Please, I, I wish, no, not please, because it's your own choice. But oh gosh, I wish. You know me. I am not allowed to say it, because in the Netherlands you cannot say anything. I cannot say we should all do a giant walk out as world people for freedom, and just without, in a peaceful way, just walk out all at the same time. How powerful would that be? Just standing there outside or sitting or, make a statement in silence, but all together at once. But I have to say now, I think that is what is needed. And it's just a dream because otherwise, oh, it's a stupid world also, but also a beautiful world. And look at this environment here. I mean, it's divine nature. Oh, I can flip because now you see me all the time. Is that now? No. Look at this beautiful environment. In the silence. All right. I'm back. All right, dear people, I wish you blessings, goodness, love. Don't forget also to enjoy life. And I pray for everyone, everywhere on this whole beautiful earth, like for a better life and for a good life, family values, believe and feel, because the AI wants to get rid of feeling. Just feel and research also world leaders. Some of them might have still their certain ideology, but have one thing for sure, that they want world peace. And that's where I am. And I hope that we can see in what were former programmers and very harsh people, that they as beings might have once a purpose to being born here in that life, that they didn't make it because of the harsh programming, which I can attest and I can witness that how tough it is to deprogramming. I mean, I'm now far 50 plus, and Michael Jackson helped me already deprogramming. And with his love, I could survive, and Elizabeth Taylor and many more, like also Sammy Davis Jr., Fred Astaire. I will always cherish these people who helped me, and supported me. And yeah, I hope this truth will also one day will be proven. And but I also let go of that because it's still my heart wish, but it is the fear of not, yeah, that I will just disappear without having a purpose for the world and for all beings. I discovered that too in me. That's a vulnerability in me. So I let go of that too. But I love to talk about these memories, to honor these people like Michael, who they all want to have, at least the shadow world wants to be wiped off the earth, with his true belief always in world peace. And he also investigated a lot of the world leaders. He investigated a lot of even the evil world leaders, but also the truth, research. The past has been changed, history has been changed. And another good thing is CERN, I don't know if you know that, but CERN has stopped with the radiation, with the beams, with their experiment. So I think I seem to know that it was for 4 to 6 months, coming 4 to 6 months, that it has been stopped. Why is that? I connected to a certain world leader in America because I know him and I feel him. I know, and I know. Maybe I should not say that, but I just feel so much heart for world peace in this man. And I just, and I don't approve all the decisions, but I do know how tough it is to make decisions for the best. Because what is the best solution? I was programmed with that. What is the best solution of two evil options? It is so, and in a spider web of the most dark people, satanized people. It is, I love to go live in that and more extendedly soon. So, dear people, I will go live very soon again. I think maybe from a beautiful environment like this. And I am already 45 minutes live. I love you all. Much love, peace, and joy. Very important too. Take care of yourself. With the whole turbulence now, which I feel July, August will be the extremity in the world. And think, feel, especially feel, but also research facts and feel with your heart and soul. And you're amazing. I love you all. Bye bye, dear one. Bye. Hey Nobby, good afternoon. Bye bye. I'm closing off this live stream. The doggy needs to go home, and he needs his lunch. Oh, I love to go live again because it helps me in the loneliness. Yeah, stupid for me to say that, but yeah, I'm also lonely. But at the same time, I'm not, because I'm devoted to my mission for freedom, for the world, for all beings. Like always. Bye, dear people. Love you. Bless you all. Bye. Now I'm searching on my phone for how I quit the live stream. Nobby says I've just been with the dog. Nice, Nobby. Nice to see you also here. And to all my Dutch friends, bye. Until I find my button to close off the live stream. Well, that's funny. I'm used to go live through my PC or laptop, so that's different. Man. No. How can I stop the live? Oh wait. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? For now, yes. Okay, love you guys. Bye. Keep strong and believe and love and enjoy as well. And don't lose your inner joy. And what I always say, and will always say, I say no to evil. Yeah. Bye bye.